We say what's going on, everybody. Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media. Happy Thursday to everybody as we inch closer to Super Bowl Sunday. Really excited for that. I got my preview video uploaded. It is going to be ready for you guys to watch tomorrow as a premiere. So we're looking forward to that. But we wanted to go live tonight as a statement was released from the SEC and Commissioner Greg Sankey on Oklahoma and Texas and their transition into the SEC. We knew that the SEC was going to accept Texas and Oklahoma. We've known that for several months now. The question was when. And we kept hearing 2025. We heard 2026. I think it actually started 2026. Then it got pushed back to 2025. Well, now a statement came out that these two teams are joining the SEC in 2024. Let me share screen real quick. This is from the official Twitter of the SEC conference. The Southeastern Conference, that is. We're going to look at this. This is from Greg Sankey on the Oklahoma and Texas membership transition. Let me full screen this for you guys. The Southeastern Conference learned today of the decision by the Big 12 Conference to alter the membership exit date for the University of Oklahoma and the University of Texas. We are continuing our preparation for this membership transition, and we look forward to welcoming the conference's new members and moving into our future as a 16-team league. Try saying that 15 times fast. The presidents and chancellors of the SEC previously voted with unanimous approval to accept the application of Oklahoma and Texas to join the conference on July 1st, 2025, and have now authorized the conference office to proceed with facilitating the transition of Oklahoma and Texas to become full members of the Southeastern Conference on July 1st, 2024. So, basically, what does this mean here? Well, folks, this is a start. Well, it's going to actually, we talked about this. We start this year with our conference realignment craziness. Cincinnati, Houston, BYU, UCF joining the Big 12. We get that. But now, next year, you're going to have Texas and Oklahoma in July of 2024. They're going to join the SEC an extra year early. What's going on? Let's check out the comments here. We got one guy in here, one in the Packer Savage. Texas Longhorns will suck once again. I don't know. I mean, Arch Manning, couple other recruits with him. Sarkisian is recruiting out of his mind right now. I don't know if they'll suck. I mean, it's possible they're mediocre. But I don't know about it. I mean, they're not going to go into the SEC and all of a sudden be the worst team there is. I mean, come on. They're better than Vanderbilt. They're better than Mississippi State. They're better than a couple of the teams in the SEC, actually, believe it or not, in my opinion. Packer Savage says, you think Texas will ever make the playoffs in the new playoffs? You're talking about if they expand to 12? It'll take a couple years, but yes, I do think that if Sark can keep his composure on the recruiting trail, I know he can coach that talent up, then maybe there is a good possibility that Texas can make the playoffs. Yes. Quinn Ewers cut his mullet. Is that true? I like his mullet, man. That was rocking. Are you serious? Yes, Fan Nation reported this. Outkick reported it. Dallas Morning News. There's a couple of them that reported this actually. Man, how you gonna cut a mullet off like that, man? That was crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for this to load up. Meanwhile, my thoughts on this. Do I blame I always say it like that. I don't do I think that Texas and Oklahoma well, the SEC. Um do I think Texas is better than Ole Miss? Honestly, I think you're right on that bubble with Ole Miss. I think it's one of those where you got to settle it on the field to see how it plays out. Uh, Packer Savage. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, um, it doesn't. I guess it surprises me. I mean, they really only bumped it up an extra year. It's not like they were going to join in 2030 and all of a sudden they're joining next season. I mean, it was bound to happen in like 2025. Um, so I mean, they really just bumped it up an extra year, and I don't know if this was like. Do you think they looked at the Big 12 though, and saw the four teams that are coming into the Big 12, and they said we got to get out of here before chaos occurs, so we got to get out of here as quick as possible. Um, and so that's what they're doing. I think that's a good possibility. I would agree there, Paxton. Yes. Texas A&M is going to get renewed. Needs to be on Thanksgiving again. Yeah. I mean, come on. You got Auburn, Alabama, got the Egg Bowl with Ole Miss and Mississippi State, Clemson, South Carolina. Why would you not make Texas A&M a rivalry again? And ultimately put it on Thanksgiving weekend with all the other rivalries. I think it's a fair point. Cody comes in here. What's up, Cody? Texas and Oklahoma is going to get destroyed in the SEC. It's possible. I mean, look, I am not going to be the first one to say and stick my chest out. If I'm a Texas or an Oklahoma fan, be excited to join the SEC, but be cautious because you're playing with the big boys. You're playing with Georgia. You're playing with Bama. Are you playing with LSU? What's Hugh Freeze going to do at Auburn? Hold on one second, guys. Um, Auburn, Alabama, Auburn, Georgia. You have a lot of great rivalries. Getting back on track here, I apologize for stepping away real quick. Um, you have rivalries. Question is, outside of Texas, is there really going to be? I mean, surely they'll keep like the Oklahoma State, but who could be a threat and a rival to Oklahoma in the SEC, you guys think? Um, Outside of Texas, of course, with the Red River rivalry. I mean, anybody out there? Um, let's see. Missouri? I don't know. Kentucky? Vanderbilt? No. No, 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 no. Paxton wants to know what would be a good Texas first year in the SEC 7-5. That I think so. I think just making a bowl game first year in the SEC, um, I think could be something special for Texas. And I think the expectation for Brent Venables in Oklahoma too. Because I mean, let's be honest. Um, let's be honest. Oklahoma's not looking too great right now either. So Packers Savage. Obviously, he's got to be talking about the 12-team playoff. He says 6 to 10 SEC teams make the playoff. Well, I don't know if that can even happen because you take the 5 highest ranked conference champions. There's one SEC team. Then you're going to take the group of 5, the best group of 5. That's 6. Are you saying the rest of the playoffs is going to be SEC? Crazy. What the hell? Hold on. Phone's going off a little bit. I don't know. Paxton's looking forward to the CBS announcers. Yeah. But again, so they will officially become. So it's happening literally a year earlier than expected. They were supposed to join the conference on July 1st, 2025. Now they're going to join July 1st, 2024. So, and Greg Sankey is very excited about it. I think SEC fans should be excited about it. The question I haven't heard from Texas or Oklahoma fans, honestly, on this. How do they feel that their teams are moving to a different conference? Are they nervous about the SEC? I think you got to be a little bit nervous. It's okay to be nervous. Are you excited? Are you kind of pissed off? I mean, I don't know how else to put it. How do you feel, Texas and Oklahoma fans? But anyway, I won't be on here too long. We really just wanted to break this news. I'm not the one breaking it first, like officially. I'm sure Mark Rogers is talking about it right now as we speak, or making a video or whatever he's doing. Um, he's got a call-in show going on. Go check out Mark Rogers and the Voice of College Football. Dog Nation put out Oklahoma and Texas will join SEC in 2024. Georgia might have to drop scheduled opponent. That's another thing. Not every team, but some of these teams in the SEC that already have opponents and schedules for 2024 and beyond. But let's focus in on 2024. You'll have to fix your schedule a little bit. And you might have to drop a game because you might get an extra instead of 8. Are we going to go to 9 conference games? I believe. Let me see what Georgia. Let me see. Georgia was supposed. This is from Dog Nation. Georgia was supposed to play at Oklahoma in 2023 in the first game of a home and home, but the SEC essentially forced the Bulldogs to drop that game on account of the Sooners' pending addition to the league. They replaced its scheduled trip to Norman with a home game against Ball State. 9-game league schedule, yada, yada, yada. I just lost it. I saw something about Tennessee. Oh, Tennessee Tech. Okay. Georgia already has 4 non-conference games scheduled for 2024 and would have to drop Tennessee Tech or UMass should the league add a 9th conference game while maintaining a 12-game regular season. Yeah, so they're not going to go past 12 games. We're keeping it at a 12-game schedule. What's going to happen in 2024 is that you will have to take one of your non-conference games if you're an SEC team. You take one of your non-conference games, and maybe not every SEC team does this, but for the most part, I would assume half of them will. Take one of your non-conference games and say, we can't play you this year because we got to play either Texas or Oklahoma. And Georgia's non-conference schedule, it is pretty weak, but this is what they got. UT Martin, Ball State, UAB. That's this year. We're talking next year. Let's look at 2024, actually. Put you over there, phone. UT Martin. Or wait, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Here we go. So, Georgia for 2024. Clemson for the opener. Tennessee Tech. UMass. And that's it. Georgia Tech, too. They got to drop one of those games, most likely. And the same for Alabama, same for Florida, same for Auburn, same for South Carolina. Some of these teams are going to have to change up their 2024 schedule and drop one of their non-con games in case they have to pick up Texas or OU. If I'm Georgia, I pick between Texas Tech and UMass. UMass could have a better team than Texas Tech sometimes. I don't know. Do you drop Tennessee Tech? Is that what you do? Georgia might play Alabama in the 2024 regular season. That'd be interesting. I don't see. Well, no, I don't see that on here. They're not going to add. Well, yeah, they are. What am I? I'm getting lost here. It's possible. It's possible. Alabama for 2024. Let's see what they got. I know we got like. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And the season will open in August of 2024 on the 31st. Like Alabama has Western Kentucky, USF, and Wisconsin, and Mercer for their non-conference. Now, Alabama is coming off in 2024. They'll be coming off a home and home with Texas. And I mean, of those games, I would drop Western Kentucky because I don't know. I'm looking forward to that USF Alabama home and home. I think Wisconsin being a Big Ten team, you don't really see Alabama play them that much. You want to keep that. So drop Western Kentucky, which is your opener. I don't know. Move USF up and maybe on that Saturday, schedule Oklahoma, schedule Texas, or pick a SEC team. So we'll see. Alabama currently has South Carolina from the East for 2024. That's what they have. So, anybody else got anything to say? Just keep the comments coming. We'll be on here for a couple more minutes, and then we'll get off. I know we don't have too many people watching, but we got a couple people that have shown up tonight. Shout out to the chat. Packer Savage, Paxton, Cody. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Y'all mean the world to me on here and YouTube. And man, it's been amazing being on here. Only watch the good games in the Big 12 when SEC is playing weak teams. So what you're saying is the SEC is weak? I mean, it's been one of the most dominant conferences in college. It has been the most dominant conference in college ball. That's your opinion, though. I don't want to fight tonight, so. What are we in what division? What do you mean? Are you Texas or Oklahoma? Text. That's the thing we didn't really touch on. Um, I didn't see anything on this. My guess is I thought they were getting rid of the divisions in the SEC. I think. If they're not, they're going to have to do some rearranging because don't they want Texas and Oklahoma to be in the same division? I would assume that at least. Which I don't think this is going to happen. But y'all remember last year when they were first talking about the expansion of the SEC, and we talked about the pod system and like have 4, 4, 4, and 4. Oh yeah, no. I get what you're saying here, Packer Savage. Now, so only watch the good games in the Big 12 when the SEC is playing weak teams. He meant like when they have FCS, and I'll admit that the SEC does schedule weaker. Like Georgia played UAB and Samford on the road to national titles, didn't they? Something like that. I know Alabama's played. I mean, you know, Alabama has played weak teams like that. They always play a weak team during, like, before the Iron Bowl. They'll play like Chattanooga, Citadel. They've played Mercer, UT Martin. Nothing against those teams. I'm not here to trash. I'm not here to throw them down. Weak teams in terms of compare it to the SEC. Hope you get to feeling better, Paxton. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Hey, P Dog, what's up? Since OU is moving to the SEC in 2024, then I at least want my Oklahoma State Cowboys to beat them before they join. Well, you got 1 year. It's got to be this year, man. Let's go. I'm with you. So, anyway, I think that's going to do it for tonight's show. Not much of a show. I mean, it was all right, but I think that's going to do it for tonight. Just wanted to come on here, talk about Texas and Oklahoma joining the SEC in 2024 next year in college football. Of course, the conference realignment drama or craziness. I don't know what word you want to use to describe it. It starts this year with BYU, Cincinnati, UCF, and Houston joining the Big 12. So the Big 12 is going to have 16 different teams in one season. Texas and OU will leave, join the SEC, and the SEC is going to have 16. Man, that's insane. Anyway, I love y'all. Jesus loves you. He's got a great plan. You got to trust and believe in that. Keep your head up. Don't ever give up in life. And keep fighting. Keep going towards your goals and your dreams. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media checking out. One more question, though. That's a good one. Should Texas and Texas A&M be the same division? Before we get out of here, I'm going to answer that. If they keep the divisions, I would say you keep Texas, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma in the same division. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all. Jesus loves you. God bless. And from an Alabama fan, as always, roll tide. I love y'all. Peace out. We gone.